Hi there, this is Live Prepper here, and I want to ask you a question. You're out in nature, or whatever it is, or you're in a house, or whatever, survival situation happened, the apocalypse here, and you get your leg broke. I want to ask you, do you know how to fix a broken leg for yourself? Think about it, or a broken arm. Do you know how to fix it? I mean, can you sit there and reset it? Well, that's a lot to think about. You're in a lot of pain. You're just dying there. You're like, oh, God, I ain't going to make it. You have a high threshold of pain, high threshold of survival. So do you know how to set your own broken leg or your own broken arm? And can you reset it? I mean, think about it. Have you ever opened up an old medical book and looked at it and it tells you how to reset the bones and fix up? Have you ever done that? Have you ever thought about it? I mean, think about it. Can you and do you know how to reset a broken bone, your own, not somebody else's, your own, or able to do it? Can you get past all that excruciating pain? And you're able to do it. That's the question. Would you be able to do it? Or would you just lay there and cry? I ain't gonna make it. Or are you gonna sit there and say, I've got to do something. I'm in pain. God dang. Oh, gotta get this set. Wow. Oh, great. You put pressure on. I mean, you're in excruciating pain. You're gonna pass. A lot of times you're gonna pass out. People pass out from the amount of pain there is. They just pass out. You can't handle it. I mean, I'll probably pass out. And once I wake up, I'm going, okay, it's set. Oh, let me get it set here. Oh, God, I be cussing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be saying, oh, MFGD, and I'm using God's name. Boy, oh God, I'll be having to set it. I mean, I'll be cussing, saying every word in the book, or I probably make up some words that don't even exist. I'd be in so much pain. But I know if I don't get that set, and I don't get some kind of medical aid to it, and you got to figure out what you're going to do because that leg's going to get infected. It's just going to. I mean, if the bone should protrude out through the leg and you have exposed flesh, gangrene can set into it. So you're looking at that. If that bone is severely that bad, gangrene can set into it. So you have got to figure out how you're going to get through it without dying. If you got an exposed area and it's bad shape, I want to tell you something you are going to hate: maggots. Maggots will clean that wound and get rid of all the infectious tissue. Now, if you're in the winter months, it's something that would be hard to get a hold of. But, flies have a way of popping up everywhere. No matter what, they have a way of popping up. So that's something you got to think about as the gangrene set in. If it is an exposed wound, you've got to think how you're going to keep that area clean and your knowledge on things. So it's something to think about. I mean, during the summer months, I can probably find me some maggots. I can lay out a piece of meat somewhere. The smell would get atrocious, but the maggots would attack it. You want to clean the wound out after about 3 days. You want to get all the maggots out because maggots will burrow down in flesh. They will only clean the infected area up. They will eat the rotten flesh, not the good part, just the rotten flesh. So then after 3 days, you can turn around and remove them. Take some of that rotted meat. Try to put it in a container if you're able to. Put some of the maggots in there with it and carry it with you. So you can use the maggots to keep the wound clean. So that's something you got to think about in that event. Then you got to figure out how you're going to survive the pain. You're going to have to tough it up. Now, if it's during the summer months, if you have false Solomon growing, you can eat the roots there. It will aid in pain. Also, if you harvest wild ginger is a antibiotic plant. You can eat on that, and that will also aid in helping on healing process. You can take some of the ginger and place it and, cut it up and place it on the wound area. Smash it up and get the juice out of it and pour it onto the wound and help with the healing process. It's going to hurt like a son of a gun, but you're aiding yourself in that process. So it's a lot to think about. Can you and do you know how to set your own broken leg or arm? This live prepper here, I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.